Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I'm a valuation expert witness and divorce mediator in St. Louis, Missouri. I have the privilege to interview Randy Kessler today, who is a high-profile divorce attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, for over 30 years. He's a founding partner of KS Family Law, a 30-person family law firm in Atlanta. He represents entertainers and athletes. He's wrote Divorce, Protect Yourself, Your Kids, and Your Future. He is the former chair of the family law section of the American Bar Association. He is a professor at Emory Law School, and he is the founder of Starsona, which provides personal videos from stars to their fans. Randy, we are so lucky to have you here, and we're going to be talking about virtual court, divorce mediation, and valuation during COVID-19 pandemic. Some people are saying that the divorce rate has gone down. Some people are saying that the divorce rate is going to skyrocket. So do you feel like the divorce rate has increased, or are people waiting to file for divorce until after COVID-19 ends, if it ever ends?
So I see two things, but the first thing is we definitely got more calls once the pandemic hit. We got a lot more calls from existing clients, from new clients, people that just wanted to talk. And that's normal. That's therapeutic. I've got to make a change. I've got to do something. My life is miserable. Now it's even more miserable because he or she is home with me all day long. So we got, certainly, I think those calls have increased for all family law attorneys. But then we see two things. One is people that say, I need out fast and I need to be ready to go as soon as this pandemic ends, or when I can get some money and buy a house. And so those rates have gone up. But we've seen other people that have done check-ins. They've had a consultation in March, another consultation in September, and now they're calling and saying, I want to file at the end of the year, or I want to wait until after Christmas, but then I want the papers to be ready to go. So I think the rates are the inquiries are up. I think the retentions have been average or lower for a lot of lawyers. But people are going to always want a divorce, fortunate or unfortunate. This sometimes brings it to a head. And some people sometimes realize, I can get along with her, I can get along with him. Now that we're home, we've really had some heart-to-heart discussions. And some people go the other way. So it's just sort of, we've used this term for 30 years that I've been practicing, which is divorce is sort of recession-proof, right? People are going to get divorced, not because it means more money, because no one has more money after divorce. They have half or less. But it's because they want to move on and they're unhappy. And this unhappiness that's being brought about by the pandemic, I think it's no question, it's making more people consider separating and moving on in their life.
Well, and even if they're in, because we had a lot of people that were kind of in the middle of getting divorced, and they had trial dates that have been moved, right? In some cases, because it's a very complex situation. In some cases, maybe the attorneys are not comfortable with continuing to move forward or representing their clients in an online way. But the reality is that people are going to continue to me, it actually started to force litigators, like big time litigation attorneys that just take everything to trial. It kind of had to force them to come back a little bit and say, you know what, let's figure out a way that we can maybe settle this, because
it's sort of hard to say, if you don't take my offer, we're going to court.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
See you in 2022.